Okay, we have discussed in the first session about the skills that an entrepreneur requires. Now, what is an attitude? Attitude is an inward thinking or a behavior which is developed in a person. How you project yourself, what kind of a thinking you have will project in your attitude. Okay, if you want to improve your attitude, improve your thinking. The result of your thinking is what? Attitude. So, in the same way, entrepreneurship attitude can be developed. If you look at many CEOs or entrepreneurs from India, like Mukesh Ambani or Dhirubhai Ambani or Tata or anybody, they all have a different kind of an attitude. Okay? So now attitude, what kind of an attitude an entrepreneur should have is, the first thing is, he should have a positive attitude. Because entrepreneurship journey is full of uncertainties. Don't you think so? Today you have invested 2 lakhs and in order to get your business profits, it could take 6 months, it takes 1 year. So in between, many people will, अरे क्या रे वो 6 महीने हो गया, ये business शुरू करके अभी profits नहीं आ रहे, you are still in the process of getting your expenses. So you have to have a positive attitude. No, to grow a business it will take some time. After 7 months, after 8 months, I am going to see my revenues. So what is that first attitude an entrepreneur requires? Positive attitude. So entrepreneur life is full of uncertainties, but there are profits, but there are fame, there is name and everything. But initially you have to go and cross uncertainties. What do I mean by uncertainty? You don't know what happens in the future. Okay? This today you might get a good business from your customers. Today you got a very good business. Tomorrow you may not get. Okay? Day after tomorrow, for example, if you are in a food and restaurant business, if you look at most of the customers, they try to order food for their family members on Saturdays and Sundays because weekend. They just want to relax. They don't want to cook anything on Saturdays and Sundays. So Zomato, Swiggy will have a huge business on Saturdays and Sundays. Even if you go to the big exhibitions which are happening in Nampalli or anywhere or in High-Techs, you see the most of the walk-ins. You agree with me or not? Most of the walk-ins you have only on Saturday and Sunday. Why they are not having business on other weekdays? They have, but the number of the count of people approaching that exhibitions are very less. So in that situation, it is very vitally, very important for you to understand that business, generation is not same on every day. So the number one attitude an entrepreneurship should have is positive. What is the second attitude? Girls, what is the second attitude an entrepreneur should have? Patience. Very important. Don't you think so? Swami Vivekananda ji has said one thing. Patience is the biggest prayer of human beings. Having patience is the biggest prayer. आजकल के जमाने में if you see young people, आज सब लोग इंस्टेंट में ही जी रहे, इंस्टेंट कॉलेज फी, इंस्टेंट में पास हो जाना, इंस्टेंट फूड, इंस्टेंट चाइना फूड, इंस्टेंट क्लोथिंग, everything is instant. But entrepreneurship journey is not instant. Entrepreneurship journey is not of shortcuts. It will take some time. Okay, so in order to see what today you have contacted your customers, you have to give them some time to analyze your product, to go through your website, to understand you. So once they understand your product, then they will give you a business. After giving you a business, you will deliver your business. To deliver your business, it will take some time, and after that you will get your payments. So there is a time for everything. That means what I mean to say is entrepreneurs should have a patience. आगे बिजनेस कर दिए 10 लाख लगा दिए, नेक्स्ट दिन 20 लगाना, ये कोई मैजिक नहीं है, ये बिजनेस है. ये कहाँ होता? मैजिक will only happen in your dreams. Magic will not happen in business. So the second attitude is patience. So what is the third attitude? What is the third attitude? Very good. I appreciate you. Who told that? Courage. See, entrepreneurship, the very most important is courage. Let me tell you. Yeah. Listen. Fear. I told you this. F stands for false. E stands for evidence, appearing real. So those who are having fear, remember that false evidence appearing real. जो हकीकत नहीं है, जो सच नहीं है, वो आपको सच जैसा दिखा के आपको डरा रहा है. That which is not truth, that means that which is false is showing you as a truth and making you tremble. So you need not fear. Fear is false evidence appearing real. For example, अरे मैं आज एग्जाम में पढ़ लिया, क्या क्वेश्चन आता है, I don't know. He may give some question out of the syllabus. You should not have that. That kind of a false thinking, that kind of a false evidence. अरे आज मैं गाड़ी पे जा रहा हूँ, क्या होता है कि रास्ते में नहीं मालूम. अरे आज रिजल्ट आने वाला है, I don't know what is going to happen. In the same way in the business, when you are starting a business, अरे आज मैं 1 लगा रहा हूँ, ये पैसा, will this 1 lakh will come or not? Today I am investing 1 lakh. So that kind of a false thinking, that kind of a false evidence. See, sometimes what happens is, in the business there will be, failures and success. There will be people who have already started business and they might have failed. Don't see them and fear, because fear is what? False evidence appearing real. Also see those people who started business and who are successful. That is called courage. So, my dear students, in order to become an entrepreneur, don't take any and every evidence, because they are all false. Fear is what? False evidence is appearing. So the major and important attitude to become an entrepreneur is be courageous. Tell your parents, talk to your parents, talk to your friends about your vision, make them convinced. Thereby you are developing your courage. Second thing, how you can develop your courage is, try to build your personality. Try to build vision for your company. What is that you are going to achieve? Have a business plan for the next 2 to 3 years or 5 years. That is how you develop your courage. Okay? So these are the 3 major attitudes an entrepreneur should have. Any doubts here? Close your number. For knowledge sharing. Not only this. Now second thing. If you look at, there are a lot of innovations in our day-to-day life. Okay? Now, previously, in order to buy any goods and services, you were supposed to go to a grocery stores. Now, if in order to order any grocery stores, you can just sit at your home and relax. There are apps like what? Zepto. Yes, sir. From groceries I am talking. Zomato is for food and for groceries. JioMart, Amazon. See, all these, what are they trying to do? They are helping you in improving or saving your time. It is saving your money, it is saving your time. So it is adding some value in your life. So that is called innovation. Now, the number 1 skill set that an entrepreneur requires is problem solving skills. Second one, can you tell me what is the second skill that an entrepreneur requires? Girls. Okay, very good. I appreciate all the girls. So risk taking is one of the skill that we require. Now what do you mean by risk taking? Going beyond your limits. I am not asking you to go and fall into depths. I am not asking you to go and work so much that you will lose your health. No. What I mean risk taking is come out of your comfort zone. Come out of your comfort zone. Unless until you come out of your comfort zone, you cannot add value to your business. Now, for example, if you look at, if you just work 8, if you just come to college and go, you will get BBA certificate. But if you go home and work little extra, you can do some business, you can do some internship, you can do some projects. So what will happen when you do something extra compared to others? You will be on the top. Apart from the BBA certificate, you will get internship, you will get project, you will get stipend, or you can work on your business ideas. See, that is how you become different. So, risk-taking ability for a student is going beyond his extra hours. So, risk-taking for an entrepreneur is what? What is risk-taking for an entrepreneur?
Financial.
Example.
Financial risk.
Yes, very good. One is financial risk. More
Product.
okay. Products. Next. Now financial risk. Now previously you had only customers only to Telangana region. Now taking a risk even to supply this goods and services to the people of Andhra Pradesh or Chennai or Bangalore. That is a risk. That means you are trying to invest more money on your product and try to explore new customers. That is very, very important. See, when you are trying to take, sometimes your own, household people, why you all need all this, but for you, what is happening? Your vision, your passion, your dream, and your business is increasing. That is very, very important. And second risk is product risk. How can you explain product risk? For example, your product. For example, if you see iPhone today, tomorrow again after 1 year they will come with again one more new addition. So product risk could be adding a new feature in a product which is called product addition, or deleting some of the features which is not where your product is not performing. That is called as what?
Product deletion.
Product deletion. If your product is entirely failing in the market, that is called as what? And you are replacing with some more product, this is called as what?
Addition.
Product substitution. Okay, so this is how you have to take a risk. So as an entrepreneur, it is not only the financial risk, the product, there are also the other risks. What is that? Your own personal risk. Your own people will tell, why you are going and all this. If you see anybody, any entrepreneur, they had when Kiran Musam, okay, she was a MD, okay. So when she was starting her business, which is into wine distillery, which is into wine manufacturing, everybody said, you are a female, why you want to start wine manufacturing, where most of the men will be. Then she said, Bicon Industries woman, Kiran Mazumdar. No, see, I want to fulfill my passion. Banks were not giving her loan for Kiran Mazumdar, but she did not give up her passion. She went to another bank. She applied there. Many people, shouted on, "Arey, you are a woman, you are Indian woman. Why you want to do business into wine factory?" No, she did not listen. She had a strong conviction in her heart. I want to start a wine distillery, and she was successful. And today she is one of the richest millionaires from Indian entrepreneurs, Kiran Mazumdar Shah. So for women, there will be a lot of challenges. There will be time to jana, time mein aana, money challenges and everything. But nowadays, all these days are gone. If you want to become an entrepreneur, the platform is open. There is a huge support from you, from government, and even your family also, if you convince them. Okay? So are you clear with the three risks? So these are the few factors which are these are the three skills which are necessary for an entrepreneur. There are also other skills that we will look into the other session. Any doubts here? I will be asking you all.